It's time for another Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast, focusing on things going on in Grinnell. And this time we're going to be talking about Ag Appreciation Day going on at Central Park. Now, if you're listening to me on Wednesday, that'll be coming up tomorrow. And that would be Thursday. So if you're listening to me on Thursday, then it's coming up today, later on this afternoon at Central Park in Grinnell. It's some pretty big doings, and we'll be talking with Al Henderson from the Grinnell Lions Club about Agriculture Appreciation Day, which has been going on a number of years. It was started by the Chamber of Commerce, and it's been carried on by the Grinnell Lions Club. And this podcast, sponsored by our friends at Grinnell State Bank, who's been with us for over a year now as a sponsor, with not only locations in Grinnell, but in Johnston, Marengo, and Polk City. I want to thank all the folks at Grinnell State Bank for sponsoring this. They have convenient online and mobile banking too at Grinnell State Bank. You can get started opening your accounts in just 15 minutes. If you're not sure what you need, check out Simply Banking and open your accounts online or in person in any of their 4 locations. They have financial advisors, loan officers, and insurance agents working under the same roof for MasterCard and debit cards with no monthly fees on debit cards. They have Simply Smarter Business, and you can check them out with a savvy high-yield business savings account that offer your business the ability to start earning a high interest rate. So check that out, Grinnell State Bank. Also sponsored by my friend Brandy and the gang at B. Nicole Salon in Grinnell, right next to the Chamber of Commerce in Grinnell. Stop on by and say hi to Brandy. She has all kinds of different haircuts that she can give you, and expert quality service at B. Nicole Salon in downtown Grinnell. It's time for another Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast, and today we're going to be talking about Ag Appreciation Day, being sponsored by the Grinnell Lions Club. And Al Henderson is with me to talk about that from the Grinnell Lions Club. And Al, thanks for talking with us. How long has this been going on anyway?
Ag Appreciation Day was originally sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce. The Lions Club's been doing it for 11 years, since 12 years, yeah. So. Well,
you handed me a sheet here. Boy, you have lots of activities for this. Tell us about that.
Well, we do. We block off the streets around Central Park in Grinnell, and typically in late morning we start having tractors show up. We put a lot of old and antique tractors on display. We also invite farmers today to bring the tractor you're going to use this fall in the field to put on display. It's kind of nice to see the changes in what the equipment's been over the last 50, 60 years.
And this is being recorded on Wednesday the 27th, but it's being presented on Thursday the 28th and during the farmers market. Is that right? Or is it after the farmers market?
Well, it starts at 3 o'clock, so okay. we do overlap the farmers market. Okay. We've learned to share the space, I guess you'd say. And we have, in addition to the tractors, we have some of the local businesses have displays around the square. We have Iowa Corn has their corn trailer here. They've got a couple different ones this year. I think it's the ethanol trailer they're going to bring. We've got one of our local businessmen has a drone business, and he's going to have some drones on display. So we got a lot of different exhibits, and then a lot of activities for the kids. We have a petting zoo that the Grinnell FFA group sponsors. So there's a lot to do for everybody.
Well, you sure do have a lot of things going on. And so you're going to have a band playing too.
Route 66. Route 66 has played our event for as many years as we've been involved in it, a local band, and then they do an excellent job. They'll play from 4 till 5:50.
I've seen them play, let's see, Prairie Meadows, and I saw them play at Four Seasons, I think, in Newton several years ago. You're going to have food trucks there too.
That's correct. We've kind of expanded this option over the years, and we're going to have several food trucks. We'll have the Dairy Barn. We'll have Fire on Wheels Pizzas, the Paparonis Italian truck, and Kate's Mini Donuts, and Bee's Kettle Corn. So we got a lot of options for everyone.
Tell us about your program too, Al.
Well, the program will start about 10 minutes to 6. The Cub Scouts will present the colors, followed by a singing the national anthem by an individual from the Grinnell School of Music. And then after that, we'll have our featured speaker. Every year we try to come up with a featured speaker that can address some of the unique issues with agriculture in the area and with the ag businesses in the area. This year, that's going to be Jeff Maneri. He's the CEO of Grinnell Mutual.
Tell us why agriculture is so important to the Grinnell Lions Club.
Well, we felt that it's just there's lots of industries and businesses in Grinnell and in Poweshiek County, but we feel that agriculture is at the very basic level. We all eat, we all need clothes, and that all comes from agriculture. So we think it's just at the core of what we as humans do and need to exist, and think it's well worth promoting.
Well, and we just wrapped up the Iowa State Fair, and by golly, it all got started because of agriculture too, for heaven's sake.
That's correct. That's correct.
And you're going to be presenting awards too.
Yes. After our featured speaker, we'll present the Ag Business of the Year Award and Farm Family of the Year Award. And don't ask me who those people are, because that's undercover until we present the awards.
And you're going to have a tractor parade too.
And after the conclusion of the award ceremony, then we'll have our tractor parade named after Larry Van Erdveld. He's been involved with Ag Day for as long as Ag Day's been in existence here in Grinnell. And that parade will start about 6:35, excuse me. It goes around the square and then south here on Broad Street, down to First and around to Mayflower and back up to the Central Park.
Fantastic. Again, what time does this get underway on Thursday?
3 p.m. is when the events and exhibitors have been asked to be open. Our big crowd gets there at 4 o'clock once the schools get out and people start getting off work.
And you said it overlaps a little with the farmers market. So when does that wrap up too?
Well, I'm not familiar with what exact time they wrap up, but there is overlap.
There is a little overlap there, and that's great also.
Yep.
So yeah, the more the merrier, I guess, as far as that's concerned, because there's usually a crowd for the farmers market. Now let's talk about the Lions Club and all the activities you guys are involved in. I know it's quite a great civic organization.
Yes, it's a worldwide organization with over 1.5 million members. The Grinnell Lions Club meets every Thursday of the year at noon on Tuesdays, and we have we have a lunch, then we have a short program, and we're out of there by 1 o'clock. So it's a lot of clubs meet, once a month or once every other week, but we're still hanging in there, meeting every week. We support a lot of different activities and events locally. We support kid site screening, where we go to preschools and daycares for young children up to kindergarten, and we have a certain camera that takes their picture, and that picture is electronically transmuted to the labs in Iowa City, and they look for disease of the eyes or distortion of the eyes. And out of the 150 to 200 students that we take pictures of every year, there's usually about 2 to 4% of those that are referred for additional examination.
Well, that is fantastic, and that's very important too.
Yep.
And I'm sure those kids are appreciative of having those problems discovered. What do you like best about being involved in the Lions Club, Al?
Well, we also collect used eyeglasses and hearing aids, and if you have those and want to bring them to Ag Day, we'll have a tent set up here on the north side of Central Park and drop them off there. We do provide a shuttle at the high school for the home football games to get people from the parking lot to the football field. So we've started doing that last year, and that proved really, really successful. We help out with the local community meal that's provided free to the community. But what I really like to do is we help shuttle corneas to Iowa City. We're on call 365 days a year. We have a central dispatch that coordinates the schedule. And there's a Lions member, the clubs in the Des Moines area, that will pick up any corneas that are available at the Altoona Donor Center. And they bring them over to Grinnell, and then we hand them on. We get them from them, and then we take them on to Iowa City. And members are able to sign up for a day every month or 2 days every month, whatever their schedule allows. And we'll make a run to Iowa City about 65 to 75% of the days.
That's fantastic. Who's your president this year?
Our president this year is Charlie Isaacs. He's the manager down at Tyson's here in town this year.
Great.
Yep.
If somebody listening is interested in joining the Lions Club, how could they go about doing that?
Well, if you're at Ag Day tomorrow, sure say something to one of us members. We'll have our shirts on, our hats on. Otherwise, feel free to contact us on Facebook. We've got a Facebook page, the Grinnell Lions Club. We got a new Facebook page. Our old one was hacked, and Facebook told us we couldn't use it anymore. So we've created a new one. It's Grinnell Lions Club Facebook page.
All right. And again, wrapping up, just kind of give us the rundown. What time does Ag Appreciation Day get underway? And just kind of quickly tell us some of the main events you're going to have.
Okay, so it's tomorrow, Thursday, August 28th, starting about 3 p.m., running till 6:30 when our tractor parade starts. We'll have activities from 3 till 10 minutes to 6, and then our program starts. And when it wraps up, we do the tractor parade.
You bet. It's going to be great. They're going to feature 1959 John Deere 730 diesel. They'll have 25-plus exhibitors, plus Ford trucks and tractors. Local farmers encouraged to bring in other old or new tractors on display. They're going to have a petting zoo with the Grinnell FFA, pedal tractor obstacle course, Route 66 playing from 5 to 5:30. All kinds of food trucks there. The program gets underway at 5:50. They're going to have Cub Scout Pack 347 with a presentation of Colors, a Pledge of Allegiance, National Anthem by the Grinnell School of Music. Speaker will be Jeff Maneri, the presentation of awards, and also tractor parade that'll wrap up at 6:35. So lots and lots of events. And I know that this does not come off without a lot of hard work. So,
well, thank you. After a year in planning, it's just you wonder if it's all worthwhile. But when you see the crowds and we get the nice weather, it makes it all worthwhile, and the day goes fast.
Yes, Mother Nature has blessed Ag Appreciation Day in Grinnell.
Yep.
So thank you very much, Al, for speaking with us
Thanks
today.
for having us. Thank you.
Al Henderson, our interview guest on Out and About with Jamie Grout. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, Grout is out. See ya.